have people who will be losing their homes, people who have lost all their money, and this is not just foreigners, this is Cypriots as well, and we all have to work together to protect the people. We expect the President to do that, but at the current moment he is not doing that. So we're here today because initially we were going to have a demonstration against the President. The reason for this demonstration is that we have tried all other avenues, and one of the few avenues left open to us was to write to the President. We wrote to him on very, very serious matters, serious to the people of this country and serious for the economy of this country. Yet the President hasn't had the good grace to reply to us. Now, the Constitution, the law, says that he should do it within 30 days. So we just wanted to come here and make our presence felt. We have been working for 2 years now trying to help the economy, protect the property sector, and we're getting a little bit to the end of our tether, and these people are very, very angry.
The reason why I've come out here is because I've been living in Cyprus for nearly 15 years, and I've been waiting for my title deeds nearly 15 years. And nothing's happened. I've tried many occasions to do different things, to no help. My solicitor has been absolutely useless, sadly, and I feel it's time to do something about it all.
He's telling Turkey now how to put their house in order, isn't he, these lords, and yet he can't do his own country.
We've lived here for 11 years and we had our title deeds in Limassol, but we're supporting other people. We realise how difficult it is to get the title deeds, so they need some support.
How did you feel when you didn't have your title deeds and you were waiting for them?
Well, we were threatened because you never feel as though it's really yours, do you?
My developer, unfortunately, has gone bust. The banks technically could come in and take my house, even though I've paid for it. That can't be right. It's not in the bank's interest to allow people to pay off their mortgages. Where does that leave us?
The President is from the UKEL party. We're around EU parliamentary election time. Do you think it was appropriate to target, effectively at the end of the day, one political party who isn't wholly responsible for this title deeds issue?
For us, this is not political at all. I would say that, like it or not, most of the foreigners here would have no idea which party the President was in, whether it was UKEL or any of the others. They don't understand this. All they understand is they are at risk of losing their homes. The most powerful man in the country has been appealed to. We've written letters to him and he refuses to answer. It's nothing to do with politics.
We are supporting people's demand that the government does something about property titles. This is not a new issue, and to be fair to the current government, it's been around for, I would say, maybe 30 or more years. So the fault is not, you cannot blame wholly the current government for the state of affairs, but I would say previous governments that they left things to reach this critical point. So we believe that it is to everybody's benefit that something be done about this problem.
What we want the Cyprus government to do, bottom line, is to, if someone has spent the whole of their wealth on buying a property here to retire here, then there should be some safeguard coming from the government to that person. We believe in and the government have allowed developers to take mortgages on these properties effectively. So the government should guarantee every contract that has been lodged in the land registry. Otherwise, why lodge it in the land registry? This is a government organisation. It's there for the protection, supposedly, of the buyer. But now we find it's no protection at all.
Are you worried you're going to lose your house?
Yes, quite frankly, yes. We've spoken to the bank and they have said that technically they can come in and take our home. This is something that we worked for all our lives. I don't particularly like the thought of somebody coming in and taking it away from us.
This is a huge issue. What is one small step that the government could take to start to resolve it?
Yes, well, the government has announced that it is already taking a specific step. in trying at least to resolve the problem of those title deeds that have not been issued for reasons of planning permits. So they announced that there's going to be a second planning amnesty, because there was one some years ago and it failed. But now they're going to have another go at it. So definitely this is a step in the right direction. But it does not solve all problems with title deeds, because there are a lot of cases that have to do with mortgages and the financing of the land on which these projects are built, rather than planning permits. So that is why it is important that the developers, the banks, property owners and others are brought around the table to discuss the issue and find a solution. There is no magic solution.
They've been very good at selling us the properties, etc., but there's no backup afterwards, and you'll just feel as though you're put in a boat and you're cut loose and you're floating on the water to your own ends.
If the government gives the impression, gives the message rather, that it supports buyers' rights and ensures that all interested parties are brought around the table to discuss the issue and find a solution out of it, then, as I've said, it will be for the benefit of everybody.
It has been peaceful tonight. We hope it will always be peaceful in the future, any of these demonstrations, but we have to do this until the government listens to us. So this will be the first of many, unless the government reacts.